Bababa bananchati o ngabila bomwe. Zero more Sunday, but get your program Starscoop. If you do not understand what I said, let me take it in English. Today is another Sunday where we have this wonderful program Starscoop. If this is your first edition, my name is Prince MC Protocol. But if you're from Balinyonga, you can call me Tika Protocol 1 of Balinyonga. Like you've heard, this is Starscoop. It's a program that aims at promoting talents in and around Bamenda. And every Sunday, we invite guests to our studio where we talk with them and take them through their career as an actor, as a spoken word artist, as a musician. And today we have this wonderful guy with us here at the studio. He's none other but Mr. Fanka. Mr. Fanka, who is a gospel artist. Mr. Fanka, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, and welcome to this edition of Starscoop, and thanks once again for honoring our invitation.
Thank you very much. It's an honor being on the show.
Okay, yes. Thank you very much. This is a show where we aim at promoting talents such as yourself, so that the population of Bamenda get to know their stars. The population of Bamenda get to know who they can rely on, to who they can invite for an event, who they can invite to come and thrill their weddings, their events, and everything. Yeah. And today, you're honored to be to be our guest for this edition. So tell me, Mr. Fanka, first of all, I would like us to comment on your outfit. How or what inspired you to dress in the traditional regalia to come here today?
Okay, I am a very good promoter of culture. And one thing that I'm really out for is to show that Christianity does not downplay on our culture. It's part of it. So that's why I really love portraying my culture wherever I go. Yes.
Okay, I love what you just said, that Christianity does not downplay our culture, which means that Christianity and culture can can work together. Yes, so let's tell us now, enough of me, let's hear from you. Tell Starscoopers who you are. Introduce yourself, take us through your journey as an artist from the genesis of your career as an artist.
Okay, thank you very much for this opportunity. As said before, I'm Fanka Elvis before, and I'm a Christian songwriter, singer-songwriter, and I'm also a guitarist. So it all started from the crisis that struck the Northwest and Southwest region, and this made me not to go to school for a year. And while not going to school, I always longed to do something with my time. Yeah, so I told my father that I would not like to just stay at home and doing other things. I would like to learn music, which is one of my passions. So I was enrolled into the Gospel Music Institute at my church. And from there, that's where I learned music theory. From music theory, I learned the piano, and I was serving in the church. And up to now, I'm still serving in the church as a pianist. From that point up to this one, I always had that passion to learn the guitar. So with that knowledge that I had from music theory, I was able to learn the guitar. Yes, and from there, I just started babbling with songwriting. I did not really take songwriting like an actual job or anything. It's just a hobby. I just love singing to songs, and then I just found myself writing some. And in the course of time, as in my university also, I was sharing some of my songs in gatherings, and then I was like, I'm just playing. Yes, let me just play you people a song. Yes, and then I played my songs, and then they were like, wonderful, these songs are so good. Why don't you release? And it got up to the point where I was to write a song for UNIFAC. It is a University Festival of Arts and Culture, where they told me to write a song about culture. Yes. And then it's from there that I went for that event. I presented the song, and the people that came for that event, they were like, that song was so good, bro. Why don't you give it out to the world to hear? So it's from all this encouragement from others, actually, that got me to the point where I started releasing some of my songs, and right up to this point where I'm termed an artist, and I'm like, how did that even come about? It was interesting.
That's an amazing story. Now, how old are you?
I'm 23 now.
So when did you start music like professionally?
Professionally, that was professionally. Yeah. Okay, I'll just say 2 years ago. Yes.
Okay, so you've been singing for a very long time.
For a very
professionally, you started music 2 years ago.
Yes, exactly.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So, Starscoopers, once again, this is the program Starscoop on the ABAKWA TV. This program is sponsored and It's partnered by Urban Vox Studio. And remember, on each edition of this very wonderful program, we get to see these artists perform a live session at the Urban Vox Studios. And do not go, stay tuned to your screen. We are going to get there soon, where we get to see Fanka, not Fanka. Fanka, mind you, where we get to see Fanka at Urban Vox Studio doing his thing live to entertain you at Starscoop. Remember, he said he's a guitarist, so we are going to see him do his magic on the guitar. Remember, this is freestyle, which means he's doing it as we're talking to you now. It's not a rehearsed session. It's a session that he does impromptu. Yes, it's a surprise part of our show that we get to, you know. So thank you very much. If you're just joining, this is Starscoop. Stay tuned while we take Fanka to Urban Vox Studios, where we get to see him do his magic on his guitar. Thank you.
Greetings everybody, I am Fanka Elvis and you are watching me live at Urban Vox Starscoop on ABAKWA TV. Let's go. Oh, that language, sweet on our tongue, taught to us when we were young. Yeah, where is it now? It's just dying down. The young despise it and the old neglect it. Konyote, Furia, yet ni yote, Karia.
Vox Studios, where we have seen Fanka perform magic. He calls that song Makutu. He's here back with us. So Fanka, you just did a freestyle Makutu. What made you choose that song? Because you could see me really vibe into the song, and it was so relatable. I could really relate to the song. So what made you choose that particular song for this freestyle session?
Okay, this particular song, many people were the ones who really motivated me with this song, that it's a song that has to go out to many other people, yes, and inform them about the truth about culture. So I always like to go with it as an identity, first of all, to identify with myself with people.
Yeah, that's very true. So I guess it is because of that song that you decided to come in to pull up.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, now among all the songs you've done, would you say this is your favorite song?
As for me, I don't really have a quite favorite song, because
among all your songs you've done.
Yeah, almost all my songs I've done, I really love them. Yes, I really love them too. A kind of equal level.
No, but as an artist, it's always that song, that age. Yes. You know, even you now listening to other songs now, there's always a song that
that stands out,
that hits the right spot.
Yes.
So among all your songs now, which one would you say is your best song?
It's the one that I should say is my best. Is still one that is unreleased even.
Okay.
Yes, that I really love it.
Yes. I remember we had Boga Samson, a veteran actor here. He said his best movie is the one he's here to shoot.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah, that is it's an adage that is not only by wise men. Yeah. So I've noticed that you have decided to base your entire career just on performing gospel sounds. Is that true?
Not really gospel in that light. I would like to say Christian music, because gospel is more of the songs that they talk strictly about the good news of Christ, and I speak about that, and I also talk about things like family in relation to culture. So in that aspect, I just like the Christian. Yes.
Okay, thank you for that differentiation, because a lot of people still cannot really differentiate between the gospel music and the Christian music. And like Fanka has said, I would like you to differentiate that again. Just look at Starscoopers and differentiate between the gospel music and the Christian music. It's going to help a lot of us. Yes, because you go even for weddings that are supposed to be Christian music, you start hearing them, it's like they expect you to start playing Agatha Moses. Jesus the camo, for can't take it people, you where you stand fine. Heaven, oh no. Forgetting to know that Christian musics are also good,
Yes.
not necessarily gospel music.
Yes.
So I would like you to really differentiate so that everybody gets a clear differentiation between those two genres.
Okay. Gospel music is about the content. It's talking about the death of Christ as Christ came to earth and died for our sins and then gave us redemption. Yes, that's what a gospel music encompasses. Yes, but a Christian music can be speaking about love for your neighbor. Yes, you can be speaking about like my song about mama and papa is talking about love for your parents. Yes, you can sing songs like that and it still edifies people, but you are not talking about the gospel of Christ coming down to earth to die for mankind, but about how God wants us to relate with human beings. Yes, relate with fellow people in the world. Yes.
Now, some people judge gospel music by who the artist is, right?
Yes.
Like now, you hear some pastors saying that even if Davido wakes up
Yes.
today and starts singing Jesus, Jesus, Jesus,
Yes.
and his lifestyle doesn't portray that
Exactly.
Jesus, Jesus. So, would you advise your fans to listen to a music like that? A music that is sung, a gospel music.
Yes.
I'm not even talking about Christian music.
Yes.
I'm talking about a gospel music as per your definition.
Yes.
Will you advise your fans to listen to a gospel music that is sung by an artist we all know to be a secular artist?
I will not accept that because, first of all, as you said, it's all about lifestyle first. Before you listen to an artist, in my own terms, is first of all judging from that person's life and then seeing where that person's life really portrays what he or she is singing. Yes, because in my own aspect, I should not be singing what I do not practice, I do not really believe in. Yes, so it really has to do with the artist himself. Yes, it's not about just the song, because the song can move people. Yes, but it's about the life of the artist also. It has a lot to play.
Thank you very much. Now, before we leave that topic, let's get this song. Have you seen my baby? Have you seen my love, my personal gifts from God? Do you know that song?
I know
by
the song.
Moses, please.
Yes, I do.
Right? That song, it's not about gospel, it's about Christian music, like you said.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. So would you encourage that? Because there are some, there's a mindset, there's a stereotype a lot of people get, right?
Yes.
As long as music don't talk about love, is they like saying a bad idea. Yes. So I want you to take a stand.
Okay.
Would you encourage this particular music? Let's talk about this particular music I just sang. Would you encourage it?
Well, that song in particular, I don't see anything wrong with the song. Yes, first of all, I don't see anything wrong with the song, though it uses some words that I will not choose as a songwriter. Yes, because it too much maybe identifies with other songs and it might be blurry in the lines of other songs. Yes, so I will not choose some kind of words as a songwriter for that kind of song. But it's okay. It's okay.
Yes. Thank you very much for that. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Fanka here with us at the studio.
Yes.
So, Mr. Fanka, we know how tough the music business is, especially for upcomers.
Yes.
Right? We are in the city of Bamenda where a lot of people do not believe in artists.
Yeah, seriously.
Yes, especially gospel artists.
Yes.
It becomes a very big problem for artists like yourself to monetize their craft.
Yes.
Yeah, so I want you to share your experience, how it has been doing music with little or no money, and how you have succeeded in being able to release videos with the little support you get from the population. How have you scaled that fence? Because it's actually a fence that needs to be scaled. Yes, how have you been able to monetize your art over the years?
Okay, first of all, the main thing to say is that it's not easy as an artist in doing whatever we do, from recording the songs to releasing videos. First of all, as you can see from what I do, is I've never released an official video of any of my songs before, because the first time I was getting into the milieu of video shoots, and then I got to someone who did video shoot. I was like, Grang, how will you do me this video? I really want a video. And then they were like, yes, we can do it. Bring 200,000, 250. I was like, fantastic.
That's why you do that music business is not what you do.
Exactly. So from there, I really saw the downsides of it. But one thing that keeps me going is that you have to just do the one that is within your reach. Do what is within your reach. to be able to get whatever you have to the population, to the people. Yeah, so that's why I just went right down to lyric videos. I know that maybe in course of time, someone might help me in releasing the videos and everything. But I really thank a lot my parents. I really thank a lot my church for always supporting me throughout in recording some of the songs. They really helped me
That's
because I got to
amazing.
them and they helped me a
That's
lot.
amazing.
Yeah, so I think by my community has been really supportive in this aspect. They have really been the ones behind me, pushing me in front. Yes, though it's not easy, but as the songs go out, it will touch the life of somebody, and somebody will see the need to give back also.
Yeah, that's true. Now, do you belong to any music label?
No, no.
Okay, so why have you decided not to? Like before we even
Mhm.
get there, apart from being an artist, is there any other thing you do?
Yes, I am an electronics engineer.
Okay, an electronics engineer,
Yes.
like with a certificate.
Yes, with a certificate. Yes.
Do you practice it?
Yes, I do practice, but as of now, I teach at STEM academies.
Okay, you teach
Teach
at STEM
electronics.
academies.
Yes.
Okay, that's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Which means that music is probably just a side hustle.
Yes.
Yes. So have you
Mm-hmm.
ever thought of going full time into music?
I've not really thought of that because just the thought of that is very scary at some point in this our milieu that we find ourselves. It's really tough to put our hands on that.
Okay, so are you telling upcomers or people that are probably looking up
Mm-hmm.
to you that they should not go full time into music because it's scary, you know? It's scary.
Not really, not really. If First of all, I would like to say that if you really have a support system, it would be really good that you could go into music full time. But as I have seen from it, to get like sponsorship, I've looked at other artists out there, and I've seen what really drives them forward, and it's mostly the sponsorship and the support they get from people in the community that really helps them like focus on their craft, and
Yeah,
then
that's true.
they're doing well. And we don't really have that kind of system here, so to get into music full time might not be very easy for you, but it's possible. Yes.
Yes. Have you thought that, the Cameroon music industry, we have called it a growing industry for as long as I am alive. I think that is high time we start giving credit to the Cameroon music industry. The industry has gone to a level where people cash out for music.
Well.
Yes. So I think that is actually realistic. If you're an artist and you want to go full time into music, you just have to be dedicated and intentional about what you want to
Mm-hmm.
do. I think that there are platforms. Look at the platform that you are now,
Mm-hmm.
Starscoop. This is a platform that has promoted artists that
Mm-hmm.
have left from here to bigger platforms and
Mm-hmm.
have left from here to bigger studios, have left from here to bigger contracts. Yes, we have seen a lot of these platforms that are coming up nowadays to pick artists that are still starting, groom them and take them to a particular level, because
Mm-hmm.
this session we have here at the studio is probably not our last session. There's always a
Yeah.
follow-up session.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and there's always an interconnect. The last time we had a session with Geneva Talks in Douala, I think, and there was a promise. He had an EP that he was about to release. I personally saw to it that he picked one artist who was part of my show
Mm-hmm.
to be part of that his EP. And remember, just imagine living at this level to go into to be part to feature into the EP of an A-list
Mm-hmm.
artist.
Artist.
That's a
Yeah.
very big push to your career.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, look at the likes of King Luca Alva that just started music not long ago. Look at Loixin for he's in Dubai now on a
Mm-hmm.
cruise. These are artists that just started. They have not been long, but
Yes.
because they were talented and they had the good support system, like you said,
Mm-hmm.
they are where we cannot even. I don't even want to start imagining it
Yes.
now. Yes,
Yes.
so it is actually very possible.
Yeah.
Now let's leave from there and say, Franka, you're a mature man, and I
Yes.
think that you've had you are involved in a couple of relationship with your friends, with your
Mm-hmm.
mom, I don't know if you're married or not. Are you
No, I'm
married?
not married.
So have you ever faced problem in any of your relationship because you decided to be a musician? Or have you ever been in a situation where you had to choose between your music and the relationship?
Not really. I've not really been in that kind of situation. But if I ever am in that kind of situation, it's going to be really tough.
Which one are you going to choose?
It really depends on the situation or circumstance, because one cannot really say.
Say you have a concert in Douala where you're paid say 500,000 francs to perform,
Mm-hmm.
and you are probably married, and your wife says she's going to miss you so much to an extent that if you go to Douala, it's done between both of you. What are you going to do?
In that aspect, I always go back into why am I doing, what's the motive behind me going to Douala or anything like that. Because if it's that she, she knows that my actual job, let's say I'm not an engineer, I'm a musician full time, I'll have to provide for the family. And through going to the concert, I'll have to provide for the family. And I'll just have to make her understand that me as a man not providing for the family, as the Bible will say, I'm worse than an unbeliever. So I have to really
Okay,
go.
or was that an unbeliever?
Yes, so I have to go and then fend for the family. But if it's something like it's a side something, I'll have to back out. Yes, because my wife is first priority.
This man has been very apolitical in his answer, but we appreciate that. As a public figure, as an artist, as someone people look up to, it's always very good to, you know, be very cautious of every answer you give, especially on live TV like this. Yes, it's we see most of my guests, most of the time they deflect. Yes, you ask a direct question, you see them deflecting. I just understand. We know the what's up. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, if you're just joining, you're almost halfway through the program Starscoop, and today our guest is none other but a gospel artist. So I say gospel artist or a Christian artist?
Any is
I
okay
think a
because
Christian artist was best for him. A Christian artist of Fanka. Yes, so you've just missed his live session at Urban Box Studios where he has done the soundtrack. Matthew 2. Yes, and this time around, your ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go more into the life of Fanka. We are going to watch a very short clip of his, and that is going to tell you who he is as an artist outside this Q&A session. If the technical desk is ready, let's have the video of the soundtrack, Mama and Papa.
I'll always love you, cherish and respect you, and oh, God bless you and keep you strong. For I owe you so much for all you've done for me. She will always care and love me, my mama, mama, mama. She will never leave me hungry, my mama, mama, mama. She is restless when I'm not well, my mama, mama, mama. So let's dance for mama, let's sing for mama, let's celebrate mama, mama, mama. Let's honor mama, let's obey mama, let's pray for mama, mama, mama.
Okay, that is a very short clip of the soundtrack, Mama and Papa, and we see you displaying your vocals. Yes, it seems like you're a vocalist. Your voice is the most important aspect of your life right now. If someone, if you were, God forbid, given an option to maybe lose your voice, your hands, or your leg, I'm sure that you don't even get your voice. Leave my voice, take my hand. Yes, because as an artist, that is where you sell. Yes, so Fanka, this is a platform where we have a lot of executive producers watching us. We have a lot of music producers. We have a lot of artists who are wishing to collaborate with you. So tell us one thing about you that can attract an investor to invest in your career. Because, like you said, the main challenge that an artist like you faces is finances.
Yes.
Every artist that is up and coming faces finances at that level. Yes. So tell us. Just give us something unique about your career as an artist, something unique about your genre of music, then I can attract a potential producer to produce your music.
Okay, the first thing I would like to say about the music I produce is that it's from purity. It's from a heart that knows God and not a copying nature of other artists. I am not trying to rip off another artist. I'm not trying to be another version of another person. Yes, I come with something unique to the table. Yes, and a sound that it's unique. I don't try to maybe copy the Nigerians. Don't try to copy the way this guy does his thing. Yes, though I learn from as many people as possible, but I make sure my songs, my songwriting, my everything is according to an originality. Has an originality to
Yeah,
it.
originality is
Yes.
very important. Yes. Okay.
So that's what I have.
Thank you very much, Fanka. I'm sure that if you're an executive producer, you've heard what Fanka has to say, and you should take him seriously. If you've watched his freestyle session he just did for us, and the Mama and Papa short clip, you're going to see that there is potential sitting right here at the studio with us. So, Fanka, you're an artist, and I believe that you do outdoor events.
Yes.
So, if I were to say, okay, I'm planning to get married soon,
Yes.
clap for me. Okay, if I were to invite you to my wedding to come and thrill the crowd, how much are you going to charge me?
For now, I don't really have a price range. Yes, but when it comes to that point, we'll
No. Now, there's somebody out there who has an event coming this Sunday, and that person wants to invite you for an event. That person is on call with you.
Yes.
Fanka, bill that person. Billy.
Then I would say 150,000.
Okay, 150,000. Yes. That is amazing. Yes, so it is high time we artists learn to brand ourselves. Yes, some people will be scared to call 150,000, but there are artists that there was a year. There was a year, I don't know which year is that. They had this Brenda Bia, our first daughter, had a birthday celebration at the Unity Palace. Wizkid was brought to Cameroon for 501 million francs.
Wonderful.
For a birthday performance. My sister and the Babod, as I'm telling you like this, it's a fact. Yes. So this is what people make from doing music. So we for Bamenda, don't look at yourself as a Bamenda artist. You're scared to say, give me 200,000 for a performance, give me 100,000 for a performance, give me 30,000 for a performance. My brother, build these people as long as you have that talent, right? Yes, as long as you have what it takes to entertain the crowd, build them. We've seen the potential here. We are showing the population of Bamenda and the population of the world what you are made up of. I believe that after now, your phone will crack with calls. Say amen. So, ladies and gentlemen, you're getting him and you've heard from our mouth. If you do not even want to believe what I say, believe in what you have seen here at the studio today, and call Fanka for your shows, call Fanka for your events, and trust me, even for your concerts in church. Like he said, he's a Christian artist. I believe that if you call him to come and entertain your church for the Sunday, this is the Vikanda church that the next Sunday go one come back again. That is a fact. Yeah, so Fanka, have you ever collaborated with any other artist for your music?
Yes, I have. And though the music is not yet out, I've collaborated with Dr. Cheng on a song, but we have not yet released. Yes, but we're hoping to.
Okay. Now, so tell me, if another artist, that is a secular artist, right? I've had secular artists on my platform before call you and say, okay, Fanka, I have this new hot sound and I want you to drop a verse on my music. Where are you going to do that? Are you going to jump into that collabo?
No, I'm not going to jump into the collabo because I have certain values, yes, and I'll have to screen things a lot, before ever, because I've had people that have actually come to me that we should do something like that, but I look at their profiles, but if they are not in line with what I'm out to do, no.
Yes, let me shock you by saying that a lot of artists had this conviction, right? Look at R. Kelly. He's an artist in America, right? R. Kelly started in a church choir. He was a gospel artist, but along the line he switched to secular music. Condition. Yes, it's not very easy. You may not really feel the impact now because your artist music is a side hustle. If you were doing full-time artist and the principles are great. Yes, I personally applaud them.
Yes.
Right? But look at the likes of R. Kelly who had to switch into secular music because the gospel space doesn't really pay like the secular space.
Yes.
Right? Look at artists like this guy, one of my best artists, Black Sherif. Yes.
Okay.
He doesn't sing all these songs like Timaya Okonse, Shegia Bom Bom. No, he doesn't do that. He sings lifestyle music and relatable music, family music and all that. And that is good. So I don't know if I should term that Christian music, should I?
No, 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 no. You should not. You should
No,
not.
no, no. But you
Yes.
just gave the definition here that
Yes.
Christian music are music that edify
Mm-hmm.
agape relationships,
Yes.
encourage
Mm-hmm.
relationship between spouses,
Yes.
encourage relationship between parents, friends, and
Exactly.
all that.
Exactly.
And that is what Black Sherif does. Yeah. So do I
Okay.
call his music Christian music?
Not really. Why? Because I say that Christian music comes from someone who acknowledges that God is the author of everything. Yes, that he's first of all a Christian. His lifestyle is like this. Yes, that's what it comes from the person and the person backing him and the person where the songs are coming from. So I don't know. There's a spirit behind music. Yes.
I get the point. Sorry, I'm going to
Yes.
ask you a lot of questions because
Yes.
this is actually a topic that has had a lot of has had a major talking for a very long time. A lot of people have not been able to really differentiate between Christian music and
Yes.
and gospel music and
Yes.
secular music. Now, let me come to Cameroon where we have this song. It's a love song,
Yes.
right? This song that actually took the career of Loic Sunfor to the peak. I'll stay with you from now to the end.
Yes.
Right? Some people think I'll blow and leave you. That is simply
Yes.
confessing
Yes.
love to
Yes.
me.
I understand you. I understand you.
Yeah. So how would you term that? Would you encourage a
Okay.
Christian person to listen?
One thing.
Let's keep the person that sang it
Yes.
constant. Yes. Assume you don't even know who
Yes.
sang it. Concentrate on the lyrics of the song.
Yes.
Right? It doesn't mention God, it doesn't mention Jesus, but it still doesn't mention things that we cannot mention in front of our children. I think I can mention love in front of my child. I can tell my child that I intend to stay with his mom from now to the end and stuff like that. So we encourage a Christian to listen to music like that.
Okay, one thing I would like to just mention again is one aspect that I heard from one of my mentors that I really look up to. He's Saint Man. He's a gospel artist also. Yes, Saint Man actually puts it in a very nice way. He talks of gospel music that talks about Christ. He talks of Christian music. He talks of secular and talks of worldly music. Yes.
Okay.
There's that worldly music that comes from the people that are in the camp of Satan. Yes. But a secular music could be something like your national anthem. Yes, you will not tell me that I will not sing this thing because it's not the national anthem because
it was
or something like that. Yes, no. So those kind of songs are relatable. Yes, for everybody. And as the Bible puts it, everything is permissible. I mean, yes, everything is permissible, but not everything is good. It's something like that. Yes, that's how it's put in. Paul says it. Yes. So I think that secular milieu there's room for how can I put it?
Flexibility.
Yes, there's a kind of flexibility you have. Yes. But you should really put into it's a line that has to be really.
Thank you for throwing more light on that because personally I've been enlightened and I'm sure that Starscoopers too have been enlightened. There's always been a very big confusion when it comes to gospel music, secular music, Christian music, and worldly music, like Fanka has said. And I believe that from what he has said, you can from today know what to listen to, know how to listen to, and know, there are times that you're listening to, maybe if you be Christian, listen to music, conscious Josh, but you're conscious, I can't suppose Josh. Yes, you get the point now. Yes, I believe that from what Fanka has said, you can always choose among that. So, Fanka, as a gospel artist, do you have any artists in Cameroon, Africa, that you look up to, that you kind of term an icon or a role model?
As of now, I don't really have some type of huge role models because I always like to start from small.
Nobody
and grow.
inspires you in Cameroon?
I don't think I can pinpoint anybody in the milieu of music that inspires me, but I know of one TikToker. He's Lukovic. He's a French guy. Yes, he's mostly into this French sounding music, and he really inspired me because of his voice. Yes, and then he's also a guitarist. I really love people that go through the acoustic kind of feel. So that's one of the artists that I actually look up to. I've tried to get to him, but it's really difficult to. So I don't really know.
Thank you very much. We've heard from Fanka. Now, Fanka is, like he said, he does music part-time, but if you intend to do music full-time, some advice that you can pick from today's session is the fact that You know, most artists decide to be independent, but most artists that are eventually become independent started with the label, because the label really goes a long way to push you as an artist.
Seriously.
And as an artist, have a clear genre. No sing gospel music today, tomorrow you live secular music, tomorrow you live world music, tomorrow you live Christian music. Pick what works for you and build a fan base based on that. And as an artist too, it's always good to have a role model. Have somebody that inspires you. Have somebody that you really look up to and aspire to be with. As an artist, always have a personal brand. Yes, always have a personal brand. Have something that people should know you by. Yes, if people want to describe Fanka somewhere and they don't know his name, they just say that guy wey he dey do so, or that guy wey he dey dress so, or that guy wey sabi talk so. Yes, as an artist, always have a brand that one can use to identify you by. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, once again we have Fanka here. So we are about capping this session of Starscoop. But before we go, Fanka, tell us, do you have any future plans as concerns your career as an artist? Do you have any projects that are soon to be released? Do you have any events that you're about to attend? Do you have any special thing you want to promote using this platform?
Okay. First of all, I have these songs that I've written already that I would really love to release them as the days go by. That I am just hoping for generous like supporters that could be able to help me in that journey. Yeah, so my plans are just to release these songs so that it could be able to go out there and give the young people the right mindsets, and then to preach out the gospel of Christ and go forward with the gospel. And also I have these plans of collaborating with certain artists here in Bamenda and beyond. I have Cornel Grace, who is in Douala. I have Alpha Flat, yes, and Elijah BK. They are very, very talented people that I would really like to work with. I always promote them wherever I go because they do well also.
Thank you very much. So, Fanka, if somebody wants to get in touch with you, watch your music videos, listen to your messages, tell us where or how to access you on social media.
Okay, mainly I'm on YouTube, Fanka Elvis M4. If you type Fanka Elvis M4 on YouTube, you can see my videos. You can get to me on Facebook. I'm also Fanka Elvis M4 there. Instagram, Fanka Elvis, and TikTok, Fanka Elvis. Yeah, so I have the same name everywhere.
Thank you very much, Fanka. So before we go, I would like you to greet your mom, greet your church, greet your fans in your dialect. Let's go.
Okay. Meshakni bi wewe o, meshakni bi ku church, meshakni bi shiu ma school ma wewe berry.
Berry. When I don't hear Berry, I know say naturally Baso.
No, na Kambe.
Bye. Don't move me again. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we've been at the studio and thrilled by the presence of Fanka. Remember, this is Starscoop, where we aim to promote talents in and around Bamenda. We are partnered with Urban Vox Studios, who provide us with a live session of these artists when they come here to do this very wonderful program. Remember, if you're an artist and you're in Bamenda, you can always be part of this very wonderful platform by contacting the number on your screens. You can contact ABAKWA TV on all social media platforms and on Facebook, on TikTok, on YouTube. Everywhere we are there. We are in Bamenda and we are here to take Bamenda to the world. I've been your humble host for this wonderful program, Prince MC Protocol. But if you're from Bali, you can call me Tita Protocol 1 of Bali Nyonga. See you next Sunday, and until next time, keep watching Starscoop, keep watching ABAKWA TV, and keep supporting us. Thank you very much.
Thank you.